So, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I've really been working towards trying to be a better person and just trying to be more decent towards everybody in general and taking better care of myself and just being generally more positive. I've really been trying, believe it or not. And I recently switched employment professions. I was working customer service in a deli at a grocery store, and I recently got a warehouse job. So luckily, that's an improvement on pay, and also it's closer to something I want to do. I eventually want to get forklift trained and certified there, and hopefully start a new job. But anyway, that's just getting you guys up to speed on what's been going on with me lately. So I added this girl on Facebook the other day, named Lizzie, and I waited like a day or two to send her a message. And I just said, sup, something simple. Don't really want to show like I'm interested, I don't know this girl, just want to be friends. It's a start. So I say, sup. And I moved the conversation to my spam folder because I've been at work um, during the day, and then when I get off work, I kind of just want having time to myself. That's more important than messaging people back on Facebook. So I say sup. I move the conversation to spam. Well, when I went to check that folder tonight and look at a couple of the conversations, I saw that she responded. And when she responded yesterday, she had responded pretty much within a minute or two after I sent the first initial message. So I just responded back tonight. I was like, oh snap. Kind of like, oh snap, that's cool that you were making food when you messaged me last night. And like, oh snap, forgot, I didn't really see your message. I didn't get back to you, before tonight. My bad. So she's like, yeah, I'll be home alone tonight. I'll be all by myself tonight. And I'm like, okay, well, that sounds like fun. Oh, and then she tells me she doesn't want to be alone. And I said, well, that sucks, do something to pass the time. And then she goes, oh, I don't really even want to be at my house. Like, I don't want to be stuck here, with all these thoughts and everything. Like, I'd rather be anywhere else than at home. And I'm like, okay, well, play some music, do something that you normally wouldn't get to do unless you're home alone by yourself. Figure out something fun to do, right? So we get to talking back and forth a little bit. I say, oh, by the way, she's going to be all paranoid and panicked because she's going to be home by herself and she has PTSD. So she's like, I'm going to be on edge all night. I'm going to have all the lights on and I'm going to make sure my phone's charged and I'm always going to have my phone next to me and everything. And I'm like, well, they make strains of weed that help you get over those thoughts and those feelings. Or like I said, you could do something to pass the time, something fun. Well, we're going back and forth and like I think a little bit more about it and I just sent her like a long message and I'm like, by the way, it's really weird to tell somebody that you're just getting to know that you're going to be home alone because that implies that either A, you're interested in having them come over for, sexual reasons, or B, you don't know the type of person I am. You don't know who you could be inviting into your house if you tell me to come over or whatever. And I could be a complete creep, or I could hit a lick and take all the valuables in your house. You know, just saying, I could do that. And I even reassured her, I'm like, I'm not that type of person, but just like speaking from experience, and also you're 19, you say you're paranoid, and you're a girl, you don't need extra potential loose ends floating around out there like that. And then I even took it one further and I said, and also, you telling me you don't want to be in your house also implies that you would be cool with, me coming to pick you up or whatever and drive somewhere and you end up being taken advantage of or stuff happens and you have no control over it or you end up somewhere and you have no idea where you are and you have no idea how to get back and the person you're with could just easily abandon you, use you for whatever they want to do with you and then just abandon you. And instead of, being like, oh wow, thank you, that's really thoughtful advice and really smart, like I appreciate your insight, right? And I'm not saying she had to kiss my butt Or you say, "Oh, thank you," and bow down to me, but at least acknowledge the fact that I'm trying to be decent here and give you a little bit of insight. But no, instead of doing anything remotely close to that, you know what she does? She decides to block me. So I don't know what to do anymore. I don't hate women. I'm just trying to be a nicer person. I. That's just my luck lately. But yeah, that's all for now. Later.